Hi there, welcome to the video on subatomic particles. Please take out your notebook so you can start taking notes. What do we know so far? After studying the history of the atomic model, we know that the atom can be broken down into subatomic particles. These subatomic particles are the proton, neutron, and electron. So we have three subatomic particles in every single atom. Here we have a picture, well, it's actually an illustration of an atom, and we see that here in the center we have the protons and the neutrons, with protons are blue and have this plus sign, and the neutrons are red and have no sign at all because they're neutral. And around the nucleus is where we have the electrons, which are green and have a negative sign. Here we have a table where we have the name of the subatomic particle. We start with proton, then neutron, then electron. Then we have the symbol. For proton, we will have a P with a plus sign as an exponent. Neutron will be an N with a 0, and electron will be an E with a negative sign. And then we have the charge. So again, the symbol is closely related to the charge. That's why for a proton we have a +1. For a neutron we would have a 0 because it has no charge at all, and for an electron we would have a -1, stating that it has a negative charge. On this column right here we have the mass in AMU, which are atomic mass units. And this is a unit that is used for indicating a mass on an atomic or molecular scale. Now, if we want to change that into grams, here we have the next column, we see that the proton and the neutron have a slightly similar mass. However, the electron is much lighter. Finally, we have the location of the subatomic particles. We see that both proton and neutron are located in the nucleus, and the electron will be outside the nucleus. Let's talk more about the location. As we mentioned before, protons and neutrons will be inside the nucleus, and this nucleus is the central, small, and dense core of the atom. On the other hand, electrons will be floating around in the cloud, and they move within the different energy levels as Bohr proposed. Now, here we have different orbitals, and we see that the electron will take most of the space in the atom. The orbitals that we see here are we have the 1s orbital, then we move to the 2s orbital, then we have the 3s orbital, and the 2p orbitals, which are these structures that look like balloons. We will learn more about orbitals as we move in the unit. However, this was a very short video just to remind us of the subatomic particles. We have three of them, proton, neutron, electron, and now we know about the charge, their location, and the mass they have. Oh, we have another slide. So here, a recap of what we know. The relative charge for the proton, again, +1, neutron will be 0, electron -1. Remember we said that the mass for the proton and the neutron is almost the same. However, the electron will be much lighter. It is about 2,000 times lighter than a proton. And finally, we have the symbols. Proton will be P, neutron will be N, and the electron will be E with a negative sign. So this was it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in class.